Welcome, everybody, to your Seven Square Podcast CEO Spotlight, where we interview up and coming entrepreneurs and successful CEOs, and we really get right into it so you guys know what it's all about. Today, I have a good friend, long time partner with me, Mr. Steven with Kalarific
Yes, sir.
LLC. And, bro, I got to tell this first, welcome. And I'm laughing because I got to tell this story before we get started. So, back in 2004, 2005, we were
Yeah.
both in the Tuskegee marching band, and Steve came up, tenor drum. I'm ready to go. I was a crab. It was 2004 because I was crabbing in the band. For y'all that don't know, crab is when your first year, you're a freshman, you ain't got no rights. No
Right.
rights in the band. So I had on my breastplate, my uniform. We getting ready to march. And Steve came up. He was like, "Man, my breastplate don't fit my uniform. Give me yours." So I gave him mine. I did what a freshman supposed to do. And then I put his on, but his was too small for me. So instead of fitting, it was in the middle of the uniform, and I had the safety pin it on. And y'all, I'm standing in the back in the back of the band room. I'm trying to hide it because I'm standing at attention, and the band director sitting directly in front of me. And I could tell when he saw me because he got quiet. Steve, he say nothing. He was directed and he stopped. He was like, "What is wrong with your breastplate?" Steve, and all the other upperclassmen looked at me, right? Because I knew at that point it was the test. Was I gonna snitch or was I gonna take it on the chin? So I said, "You know what, Mr. Duncan, I don't know. I don't know what's going on." Everybody, Steve, you gave me the nod. You was like, "Yep." From that day forward, I was straight with everybody because I stood firm and I didn't snitch and say that you took my breastplate from me.
And you know what, man? I appreciate that, man. I most definitely appreciate that because he'd have been looking at me crazy. So I was like, I'd rather for the crowd because I knew better. He's like, hey, you supposed to know better.
Yep,
I
for
appreciate that,
sure.
man. That's my
Oh
brother.
yeah,
I appreciate you
absolutely.
being a solid.
Oh yeah. So Steve, for the people that don't know you, give us a little background about who you are and what you do.
Well, yeah, my name is Stephen Davis. I'm the owner of Cali Shots and Props LLC. That is, I do BTS, videography, and cinematography for Boosie Badass and Chuck Star Films. And how I got started, I actually used to set up scenes for my own videos, and I was an artist first and foremost. So I've kind of always been interested into the industry and dabbling in the industry and everything. But I just took a liking to the videography side of it, and it was more profitable, and I was able to express my creativity more, of how I saw things or what music made me see. But yeah,
Mm.
that's most definitely how it started off.
Okay. I love it. I love it. So the question, of course, is, and what I bring everybody on is to ask the same question. In the beginning, when you was first getting started, we know that it's tough, it's difficult to build a business as a budding entrepreneur. What was one challenge that you faced that was really tough or difficult for you? And then how did you overcome that challenge?
Yeah, and it's good at this that you're asking me this. It's fresh on my mind, so I was actually discussing it with a client. I actually started doing this. It was free. I was working for Chuck Star Films, which is still my business partner. I started doing that free. I was doing it 2 years for free, no pay. And I was a struggling entrepreneur, but uh, the my consistency and the connections that I knew that I could make to further my career. That's what made me stay in it because it was
Mm.
struggling. I was struggling at home, struggling with my personal life, struggling financially, but me having the drive and the niche to stay in this industry, it kept me motivated. But it was a rocky road, but I I guess it was just pure motivation, man. I'm very self motivated, so I really can't name a particular thing or a particular situation because I'm driven. Period. So by me starting, I wanted to start as a bag guy. I was taking
Mm.
luggage from the truck to the sets, setting up the lights, things of that nature. And then I started doing BTS with my phone. And so my BTS got so heavy that I couldn't, keep all the photos and videography in my phone. So I was handed down a secondhand camera, and I learned that myself. That was self-taught with that. Little YouTube, and just kept going, man. But it was just most definitely just self-driven.
I love that because you didn't ask for a handout. You didn't go up to somebody and be like, "Hey, give me the keys to the kingdom." You started at the
Right.
bottom, did it for free. Most people don't even want to invest in themselves, let alone do something for free for a long period of time. So you worked your way up 2 years, all the way through self-taught. And a lot of people out there want to have it given to them. And I saw you made a post about that. Stop asking people to give you something without you putting in the work.
Yeah, and
Why
I
do you
think
feel
I
so
think I
strongly
stepped
about
on
that?
some. I stepped on some. Not to cut you off, but I think I stepped on some toes with that. As you see, I was like, oh, okay. People think that it's given. No, no. Like I can say this. I worked 2 years before I saw my first 20K.
Wow.
Like that was mine from a project. Something that I've earned and able to take that money and reinvest and establish Cali shots and props and able
Mhm.
to be recognized with some of the big name videographers here in Atlanta. That's a big
Right.
thing because it's a lot of heavy hitters in Atlanta. These are films, Chuckstar films, uh, uh, young Spike Jones, Spike Lee. He's most definitely a popular videographer. It's a lot several others that I can name. But to be mentioned with them, that's a big thing, especially me coming from, just like I said, from ground zero, like nothing,
Yeah.
nothing, like nothing.
I
Like
feel
seriously,
you on
like
that.
nothing at all. I mean, even though like sometimes I would maybe be get cashed out to catch the martyr back from being on set, but I
Mhm.
really had to prove myself.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And a lot of people want to come into business and they just want people to flock to them and trust them and give
Right.
them everything. Just become my client. And I've seen that you have like a array of different clients. You got from Boosie all the way to I want to say it was a lady that opened up a tax company or something like that where you
Yep.
shot her and had all that working for you. So it's not like you just do one genre or one
Yep.
type of videography. You across the board with it.
Right.
Um, what would you say to a up and coming entrepreneur who feel like they're struggling and they back against the wall?
Exactly what I said. Stay. You got to have that self drive. Stay driven. Stay focused. Uh, just yeah. Stay focused. Stay. Stay prayed up. Focus. You got to want it. It's like when I'm exercising, I tell myself it's not on me. It's in me. You got to be in you. You got to stay focused. You got to stay focused. I mean, I could say, yeah, well, save your money. Yeah, of course, it's going to take money. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we do, entrepreneurs, that we're entrepreneurs, so we're going to do it ourselves. So you're going to have, it takes money to make money. So you're going to have to have a little money to invest. But the most important thing I would say is to stay self-driven. You got to have the self-drive, because if you don't have that self-drive, what make you think that somebody else is going to see the drive in you?
Exactly. That's right.
So you
That's
got to
right.
keep pressing. You got to keep pressing. Sometimes you may feel like you're not getting noticed, or you may feel like that you supposed to be paid. It's a whole lot of things that I've done that I feel like I was supposed to be paid for, but it paid off in the back end. Like now I'm a regular guest at Boosie House. I'm sitting around fellowship and eating wings and drinking Kool-Aid. It's
Mhm.
certain connections and notoriety that money can't buy. And
Yeah,
then
that's good.
those type of things can further an entrepreneur, because somebody can see that and be like, oh, okay, well, that's such and such and such and such. So they wouldn't be scared to pay for your services because of what you've proven yourself over here.
Absolutely. And so another thing I hear just in you speaking is patience. Be patient with the process. Trust the process.
Yeah. I mean, I can say that I'm not a very patient guy. I'm not patient with stupidity, but with hustle and entrepreneurship, I know it takes time. It's because you have to plan properly in order to be a
Right.
successful entrepreneur. So you gotta have time. But no, I don't have a lot of patience. But with that, I do have patience.
I
Yeah,
love
most
it. I
definitely.
love
I
it.
most definitely I do. Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to leave with the people? Something to help them along the way? Anything else? I know you hit the stay driven, stay focused. Is there anything else you want to share with them that you think will help them come along and stay in the game?
Um, a slogan that I came across when I used to do open mics when I first started coming out here to ATL when I was an artist. Net Your network is your net worth. The more you network, that's the further you're gonna go. So you can't be I guess you can't be in the house person and expect to everybody to fling to you. So you can't be an artist that be like, okay, I'm not gonna deal with these cats, or you can't be selective about how you're gonna network. So
Yeah,
stay optimistic about your network.
I love it. I appreciate it. Bro, thank you for this. Thank you for sharing your time with us. I know you're a busy, busy man hitting those edits. How can people follow you? Where can they find you?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. You can follow me at Cali underscore shots and props underscore LLC. I know that's kind of long, so I'm gonna hit them with it again. That's Cali, KALI underscore shots and props underscore LLC. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Kalarific Davis, or you can follow me on Twitter at Cali Shots. And I
I
appreciate
love
you
it.
too, man. And I'm proud of you too, man. I appreciate this opportunity, man. I just appreciate being recognized, man. I truly appreciate that. Humbly, it's a
Oh
blessing.
yeah.
And salute to
Oh
you
yeah,
and your
for sure.
platform, man. I hope I can come back with some
Oh
different
yeah.
material.
Oh yeah, we definitely can do that. Part 2, 3, and 4. Hey, we grow together. So again,
Most
thank you
definitely.
everyone for joining
And
us.
then I
Thank
tell you what, we
oh,
most
go
definitely
ahead.
may try to get an interview while I'm at Boosie's house.
Hey, all you got to do is pick up you just dial the phone. I'm there. Just dial the phone. I'm with it. I'm with it for
All right,
sure.
brother.
I love that. So thank you everyone for joining us again for another episode of the Seven Square Podcast CEO Spotlight with my man Stephen Davis. Thank you so much, sir. We will catch you all next time. Remember, take this information, go and implement. We ain't talking about focus, drive, determination, consistency, grinding, being patient for nothing. Go out, apply it to your business so you can grow and you can continue your path forward as an entrepreneur and CEO. And we'll see you next time.